So, yeah. We're going on a trip on a favorite rocket ship. In any case, yeah, I'm driving and recording, which this thing took a lot longer, and it was I mean, it took too long for what I wanted to do. I just wanted to, bam bam, and just, oh yeah, we're recording, we're doing this. But, oh shit, you know how it is. It takes a lot of, okay, and yeah, the camera's gonna do that from time to time due to the precarious position that it finds itself in, but I suspect it's gonna get repositioned. So, what happened in the month of April? My mic is on my cap, so the audio should be good moving forward, regardless of where my head is heading. What happened in the month of April? Oh, and if you're questioning or wondering why I'm in the car and recording, it's because I've had no mood to record at home. And at one point, one of my friends told me that I should. One of my friends told me that I should take you on some trips here and then and now. So here you are, going on a trip with me. Sorry it's a bit dark, but that's that. Yeah. So, the month of April, what happened? Lots of things happened. And I will start with my birthday. On the 3rd of April, this thing, it's bugging me a little bit. Okay, sorry. So, the month of April. On the 3rd of April, it was my birthday. I'm 25 now. Awesome blossom. And so I did nothing for my birthday. But on the night of the 2nd of April, I went out with somebody. Yes, I went out with a woman, with a girl, with a person, with the, I don't know how to put it. I went out, and it wasn't like a fun, awesome, blossom city went out, just did like just I was in my car and we went out on a trip, just around these parts. So yeah. So the thing about this person was, this girl was, we kinda knew each other. I fixed her computer at one point. So that was that. And so I asked her out, and we didn't get to talk like for a very long time, maybe a few days, and she made the effort of getting me a present. And I have to say, I haven't received any presents in a long time. I got some money from my parents, so that was nice. But a present I did not receive for quite a long time. Which was pleasant, which was nice. And I'm not complaining about that. What I am what I do want to say it's that it's alcohol, and I am not a big fan of alcohol. I do not drink that much, so that's that. And I actually forgot it at home. Oh shit, okay. Sorry. And I meant to take it with me, and instead it appears I forgot it at home, which I should have taken with me, because I am going out with the boys, and I should have taken it with me. Well, that's that. It's not like it's gonna... Oh, my camera went bad for a second. Yeah, oh, okay. I'm not gonna... Oh, okay, so it's moderately better, I hope. This is gonna be an interesting time. In any case, I've got the... So, I'm recording on the Vibe camera, which is not Vibe camera, it's an old Sony Handycam, but it's surprisingly it's the easiest and fastest, and it's the one I gravitate towards the most, because I just flip and I'm recording, and it's so inconspicuous and easy to use. And now that I think about it, I probably would have had a very good time with the Sony ZV-1 if I would have bought it instead of the Panasonic G7. But I'm happy with that one as well. The only thing is, it's a lot with the big lenses, and take it out, put it on, do something. This one is easy. It's like the Handycam, this particular Handycam, it's like a really... Oh, I'm now noticing how how the glass on the car looks. That's nice. Yeah, so this one is easier to just take out and record, so it's fun, you know. Anyway, what was that? Yeah, so she brought me a present, which was unexpected, because people rarely make any effort to buy me presents, and I appreciate all of them due to this fact. The rarity of a thing creates the what's it called? The rarity of a thing raises its value on the market, if I'm not mistaken. That's a little bit of economical information and learning and interjection and whatever else you wanna lesson, if you wanna put it that way. Yeah. So she bought me a present, which was nice. We talked for a little bit, drove around a little bit, and I took her home, and we went out a couple of times after that. The thing is that I am the one who ended it after a couple of going outs, because what else happened in the month of April is that for those of you that do not know, I am a big God of War fan. I very much... okay, I'm going over some train tracks. Vroom vroom. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. No stability. You're gonna just vroom with me. Okay. Now the road should be better for a while, hopefully, until I get on the highway. I hope. Oh, I also before I get back to the God of War thing, I changed the tires on my car from the winter envelopes to the summer envelopes. So that took a whole weekend, and the reason that took a whole weekend, it's because when you don't have the newest type of car and you have like a 20-year-old car, the thing is that if you repair one thing or change one thing or do one thing, a bunch of others pop up. So like 100 more things pop up. So for example, in changing the tires, me and my dad discovered that the light that should light up when I put it in reverse, it doesn't light up. And so we had to change that light bulb. And then in figuring that out, we also had to change the other one. I mean, there is one on one side and there is one on another side, like a supplementary light for when it's misty outside. And so we had to change that one, because why not? Because that one was broken as well. So that was fun. Yeah. Which wasn't the hard part. The hard part was the rewiring of things, because apparently the wires were fried too for some reason, apparently. And now I just discovered that there's modules that you put on your car if you don't have the thing that beep beep, when you go in reverse. So I find out just now, before I leave home, that particular module does not work. So that was fun. But yeah, what can I say except whatever. So that was another thing. So now I have to fix that as well. Awesome blossom. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna come back to the car thing later. I'm gonna go back to the start of the month. So what else happened in the month of April, and the reason why, not the reason, but one of the reasons why I ended things. Oh, that's a lot of cars. What's happening there? Okay, I'm glad I'm not in there and I'm out here. Anyway, what else happened was I started God of War 2018, and for anybody who knows, that's quite a long game if you wanna be like me and 100% complete it. I mean, not 100% like get all the trophies and platinum and whatever else, but do all the side quests, kill all the Valkyries, do all the favors and side missions and main missions, and collect most things, if not all the things. That takes a lot of time. And most days I was just in the mood to play that, so it would be just go to work, come back home, play God of War, and do just that. For people that do not know, I have finished God of War 1, 2, and 3 remastered. I mean, only the third one is remastered. The first and the second are not. I played the first and the second via emulation. I played the third one on my PS4. I played God of War Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus for the PSP via emulation. So I played all the God of Wars except God of War Betrayal, which was a God of War that was for Nokia whatever phone, an old phone type game, which wasn't really important for the series, but now it eats away on my inside because I haven't played that one and I haven't finished it. So I'll probably do some research and a little bit of work to find a way on how do I emulate that particular game and do it and finish it. It's not like it's a wow important game for the series or something, but it's just, I just want to say, okay, I did it, I've done it, I finished it. So that's that. But I haven't done it yet. Another thing, what else? So, there's also God of War Ascension, which is actually stuck on. Oh, fuck me. That's the road to the highway, and I just missed it. Okay, I just missed that particular. Okay. Yeah, so now we're gonna. I'm just gonna. It's gonna take a little bit of time. Okay, that's okay. No worries. We don't mind. I didn't know that particular road was open. Okay. Anyway, moving forward. So, God of War Ascension is stuck on the PS3, and I can only play it on a PS3, which means buying a PS3 and buying God of War Ascension on a CD, and that's one way I can play it. So I also have to buy a controller for the PS3, which I don't have, and that's a whole lot of hassle for a single game. Maybe two games, because I also want to play Dante's Inferno. That's one of the games that I really liked. I played it on emulation on the PSP via emulation. So Dante's Inferno I loved, but I also want to play the PS3 version, which is the actual proper version. Anyway, that's one other thing. What else? So those two games I haven't played. So God of War Betrayal, God of War Ascension I haven't played. And I also didn't get to play the God of War 2018 and God of War Valhalla. No, not Valhalla, Ragnarok. And Valhalla, it's a DLC for Ragnarok. Anyway. But the thing is, I had them. So I had God of War 2018 on the PS4, and I had a CD with God of War Ragnarok on the PS4. And I never got to play them. And I had them for quite some time. So I just said to myself, okay, I'm gonna skip God of War Ascension. I'm gonna finish God of War 2018 and Valhalla and Ragnarok and Valhalla in this order. After which I'm gonna buy the subscription for PS Plus and play God of War Ascension on the PS4 and finish it. You can do that. They have that particular option. It's via emulation, of course, but it's a whole lot of anyway. Moving forward. So that's the thing. So I start, and it took quite a while to finish God of War 2018, and what eats away at me is the fact that I didn't get all the Odin Ravens in that particular game, but I finished it in the end. I finished it. I did all the side missions, all the other collectibles except the Ravens. I did everything except the Ravens. I finished the Muspelheim stuff. I didn't finish the Niflheim stuff, but anyway, irrelevant. Now, I started God of War Ragnarok right after God of War 2018. And that one took a long time. There were too many nights where I would go to sleep at 2 a.m. and the next day just go back to work. My weekends, I mean not all the weekends, because I also had a lot of stuff to do at home and work to do, and that took a lot of time. But the game itself took a long time to complete. And I am proud to say that I have killed all the Odin Ravens in that one. I've done all the side missions. I found all the other stuff, all the collectible stuff. I did every mission, every side mission, every single little thing. I got 100% completion on everything. So that's that. So that's one of the reasons why things didn't work out with the girl I went out with. So that's that. And it was, I mean, it's not the best reason or the most valid reason. There were also other reasons things didn't work out, but those I think are either mainly related to me, or some things she did and I didn't like them. And anyway, If she's watching this, you're an awesome person. You really are. And maybe it wasn't the proper moment for me at that particular moment. I don't know. The thing is, it didn't work out. That's okay. I'm okay with it. I hope she is too. We can move forward from this point. Now that I finished the new God of War, my brain just started going back into loneliness mode, and that's also, and again, eating away at me little by little. But I'm managing it as best as possible. Anyway, setting that aside. Yeah, my hair has grown more and more. If you're hearing a click click, that's my wipers going left to right. I don't know why they do that. So that didn't work out. I finished God of War. Now I have God of War Valhalla, which is the DLC for Ragnarok to finish and do. And that's gonna take a long time because that's basically a roguelite game inside an RPG game. And that's gonna take a lot of time, but I'm taking a pause from gaming as a whole because I'm tired. And at one point I realized I was so focused and concentrated on playing games for YouTube, which if you've seen my channel, it's not a lot of games. I finished like other games for not finished, but just did videos on them, and I haven't even started editing them, and I still have them. I mean the videos, but I haven't edited them, so I cannot upload them. But they're done, they're finished. And I finished Hue, for example, but I only posted the first episode, and I'm working on the second and third and like 8th episode and everything, and I haven't done them. But I will do them and post them, and that's gonna be happening at some point. But I found myself in a position that I was thinking, I don't know, it's weird. I found myself in the month of April in a position of somewhat stability, but it's not that I do not wish for stability. It was the kind of stability that encouraged laziness. I don't know. It was a weird feeling. I would just wake up, go to work, come back home, and play some games, and that was about it. The month of May, it's coming very close. It's like April 26th right now, and fortunately I've gotten to also write a few more pages for my book. I haven't gotten to 100 pages, and I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen in the month of April, because why would it? But yeah, the book is coming along nicely. I've gone back on one of the chapters, and so I've been working on 3 main parts, let's put it this way, for the book. There's one part on which I'm working right now, in which one of the main characters needs to go on a trip to collect some supplies, some mushrooms, some specific mushrooms. And I know what you're thinking, yeah, mushrooms, whatever. No, in this world, these mushrooms are necessary to create specific devices, let's put it this way, that you can use to record your specific parts of memory inside DNA, let's put it this way. So the mushroom has a specific coding of DNA, and you can use them in a specific substance within a specific device to record this stuff, and it's like transferring memories, basically. That's the gist of it. Transferring some sort of memories. I don't know, I find it a nice concept. So that's one part on which I'm working. This character going on this trip, and there are a lot of details and a lot of things happening there. There's another part in which two characters find themselves in a void, let's put it this way. So it's like a void that's at the start and of the end of the universe at the same time. It's an awesome concept. It's actually the main point from which I've derived the whole novel. The dialogue of God before creation. It's an awesome concept. It needs a little bit more finessing here and there, but I find it an awesome concept, and I'm really excited to write more about it. Now, the third part on which I'm working, it's basically a librarian from an empire that's within the book. And this librarian was tasked by the emperor of that time, of that kingdom, of that place, to record a timeline and a way of how things were, the events and everything. And I've started doing it in March, I think. And reading it back now, I've realized I could improve on so many levels and on so many parts. And I started doing it. And the more I started doing it and evolving each topic and each detail, I've realized how complicated and convoluted interplanetary space. I mean, I know it's complicated, but it's not just interplanetary space travel that you need to take into account. You need to take into account so many different details, and it's a lot, you know. It's a lot, and you need to think about a lot of things. I mean, of course you need to think about a lot of things, but you need to think about how they travel, what they encounter on the way, how that's gonna fit in with the whole story, with the other characters, and introducing new concepts and trying to make them work. It's a whole conundrum, and it's a doozy, you know. Okay. Hey, come down. I need to pass another railroad. We have passed. Oh, cucumbers. They have come into the world. Oh, joy. Okay. Yeah. That's the third part I've been working on, and I'm gonna tell you this because who's gonna watch this? Anyway, who's gonna watch this? Who's gonna read my book? Anyway, so the thing is, for those of you that actually do read the book and want to find out and figure out how things work and how everything fits together, and the thing is, you have to notice the the subtle sub notes and the subtlety in the manner of which this particular librarian talks about his particular empire, or the empire he's part of, because he's very biased when describing everything, and people need, I mean, I hope people notice this. I don't know if it's gonna be worth it or it's gonna matter, but I've created it in such a way that they should notice it. I've wrote it. Yeah. I forgot the signal. Anyway, doesn't matter. So that's the thing. I'm hoping on getting some more work done on this particular. This is the chapter or part that I've been working on the most, and I will be trying to work on it more and more because I'm really excited about this part and about creating the specific timeline in which events happen and they manifest, and how humans travel from Earth to the new planet. And the thing is, up until now, I've only had the concepts of, okay, humans travel from Earth to another planet, bunch of things happen on the planet, and the planet basically explodes, but it's some sort of controlled explosion, and the planet transforms into chunks that gravitate around around the core of the planet. And I've just introduced the concept of planetary rings to this specific planet, and I'm not sure if it's viable or if it's even possible to have naturally forming planetary rings around a habitable planet, because based on what I know, the only a planet can be habitable only around stars of like, what was it, like M and Y form or magnitude or something, which is the size of the planet basically, because the size of our sun, it's considered to be optimal for life perpetuation for about 10 billion or 15 billion years. So that's that. But the more mass you add to a sun, for example, the faster it's supposed to burn out. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, anyway, that's just my way of thinking about the things that happened in the book. Yeah. So that's fine. That's awesome. That's nice. So I've been working on the book a little bit more. I've had a lot of work to do at home. Some small renovations here and there, and that took a lot of time and a lot of work. And I've started exercising actually a little bit more to grow my muscles. And surprisingly, my mom and my aunt basically consider me being fat, and I don't see myself as fat because I'm 85 kilograms. So I have 85 kilograms. And yes, I did notice a little bit of fatty tissue around my waist, but that's not a lot. And yes, I do have quite a sedentary lifestyle, and I've been quite sedentary. So maybe I've gotten a little bit fatter, which is not ideal. So I started doing some curls, I think they're called in English, with some dumbbells, and I have a 7.5 kilogram one and I have only one of them. So I'm doing like 10 reps on one hand, 10 reps on the other, and I'm just doing that basically for now. I also have a thing that you curl, and I'm doing those reps, a bunch of them, and until now I've gotten to what the fuck, to do about 50 on one hand and 50 on the other each day. So that's nice. I'm trying to grow a little bit of muscle on my arms, at least for now. I'll see how things evolve, how things go. This is gonna be a very dark recording, I'm betting. And yeah, that's basically the whole month of April. Right now I'm going and I'm gonna meet with some friends. One other thing. There's a whole recording of me from the month of March, which I didn't add to the March vlog, so that's unfortunate, and I don't know what to do with the footage. So I'll leave it to the audience to tell me, oh, this is a nice field. If it... Whoa. That's a strong curve right there. So if you want to see the lost footage of the month of March, just I'll leave it in the comments, and I'll edit it and put it on the channel. If not, it's gonna be lost forever. But life moves forward, and that's all that matters. I think, maybe. Who knows? Who actually knows? Yeah. So now you're just basically gonna be stuck with me until I reach my destination. But I'm just okay. One more for the road. Why not? But I'm gonna get on the highway soon enough, and I think, yeah, I did fuck up. Yeah, I fucked up. I was supposed to be in Bucharest I was supposed to arrive by 5 p.m. and right now it's 5:06 and I'm late, which means I'm not gonna be on time when I needed to be there on time. Yay. Anyway, things happen. Ooh, a roundabout. We go on the roundabout. It's a big roundabout. Whee! Bam. And whoa. Easy there. Now there's no turning back. I'm gonna get on the highway and Bucharest is gonna be in sight. I don't know, I find it a little bit sad that I'm going to Bucharest and I'm expecting, I'm not expecting, but when you go to a big city, you're kind of expecting to have something magical, incredible, awesome happen. And most of the time, nothing magical, incredible, awesome happens. And it's just like a normal trip where nothing magical, incredible happens. But that's okay, I guess. Also, given that I've just changed the tires with the summer ones. Okay, this is gonna be very jittery, very. I hope you'll forgive me. Given that I've changed the tires, I didn't get to put more air into them, so that's unfortunate. And so I'm not gonna go at full speed. I'm gonna go at a maybe lower than the reasonable speed for a highway, because I'm not trusting the air in the tires to let me go like full speed as I normally do. Oh, my neck is hurting, my vocal cords. Oh, that's a Tesla. Yeah. I don't know. At first, Teslas, I found Tesla to be kind of okay, kind of cool, you know, the new kid on the block. But now when I see a Tesla and I look at it on the road, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I would like to try to drive a Tesla and see how it feels. But first of all, I doubt I will ever own a Tesla. I doubt I will ever have one. And I think if I ever had the option or the money to get a Tesla, I'd probably get a more powerful car. Sorry. A more powerful car in terms of, I don't know, maybe a Toyota or something. I just heard that Toyota makes really resistant cars, really powerful, and like you can just do off-road and other things very well with them, and they don't break. I don't know. Maybe a Japanese car or something. From what I know, American muscle and American cars just eat up gas in petroleum like it's nobody's business. German cars, at least from what I know, are famous for the blinking light on the engine, on the check engine stuff. And I don't know, I just find that particular type of car a little bit unreliable. And I've heard mostly good things about Japanese cars and Japanese muscle, and the fact that the philosophy of creating a Japanese car, from what I know, they know that people are shitty drivers and shitty maintainers of good cars. And if you get I can turn off the wipers. The BMW and Audi and German car is like, has the philosophy of every 100,000 kilometers you need to, I'm just like going overboard, but stay with me on this one. It's like let's put it normally, like, every 10,000 kilometers you need to go in for a tune-up, for a check-up, for change filters and do everything. On a Japanese car, the car will tell you, yo, it's been 10,000 kilometers, you know? You need to do a checkup. And you're like, F that. And you go another 10,000. And the Japanese car is like, okay, I'm just gonna work until something breaks or something doesn't work anymore. I don't know. That's my knowledge of the philosophy of car manufacturers. And again, going back to philosophy of car manufacturers, all I know about the American way of making cars, it's Chevrolet, Ford, Corvette. They all just make cars that eat up gas like it's nobody's business. And the consumption on those, it's unbelievable. And I'm saying this having a Ford Fiesta MK2 from 2008, which gets me about, at most, like 1,000 and maybe 400 kilometers at most autonomy, which is the most I need, to be honest. Anyway, doesn't matter. Moving forward, letting it rest. I've just been rambling on more because I felt like I haven't recorded or done this for a long time, and I just felt the need to take some things off my heart and just talk and talk and talk and talk. Guys, the truth is, usually I do not get to talk honestly and unapologetically about stuff and things. And I have to be honest, it doesn't feel that weird to talk to the camera anymore when I'm alone. When I'm with people and I make the so-called effort of talking to the camera, it's weird. It's weird. And it feels so weird. And I am not the type of extremely self-centered, narcissistic identity person to just have a camera and talking to the camera and just walk normally. I need to be alone with the camera for the most part. Anyway, so I find it kind of relaxing and a bit fun, you know. I have to admit, it's a little bit of fun. It's kind of fun to talk to the camera. Nobody's watching you, nobody's judging you, nobody's saying anything. It's just you, the footage on the camera, and I've got like 3 hours of battery, 3 hours and a half of battery on this camera and on the mic. So, you know, not that bad, not bad at all. That's what I'm here to say. It's not bad at all. It's actually quite fun. It's actually not, I don't find it that weird anymore. So, you know, things are good. But yeah, I guess that's been the whole vlog. Maybe, I don't know. It's still the 26th. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah. That reminds me, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get the March vlog on time out in the month of March. Again, that's due to very little time and very little energy to do anything. Going out takes a lot of time. Coming back home, little energy. Knowing that you have to go to work the next day, again, cuts some energy out. After that, just wanting to play God of War, that again took a lot of energy out of me. I love God of War. There are a few. Okay, I'm gonna go more and just talk about the things I like. I've got the section things I hate. Now we're gonna do the things I like. So one thing I like, it's the God of War franchise. I never thought that I would be interested in God of War, but I actually like it. I never had the PS2, but I emulate a bunch of games on the PS2 because that particular console is awesome and it's got a bunch of good games. A bunch of trash games as well, but a bunch of good games. Besides this, so I really enjoy the God of War franchise. Another franchise that I really like is Wolfenstein. And when I say I like Wolfenstein 3D. That's one of them. And I like Wolfenstein The New Order and all the others that came after. So The New Order, The Old Blood, which was a DLC for The New Order, The New Colossus, which is Wolfenstein 2, Young Blood, which I haven't played, but I really like from the gameplays I watched. And I'm hoping to get some time to play that one. Well, BioShock, again, and BioShock-like games are some awesome games. And I really enjoyed them. I haven't played a lot of Call of Duty games. I played Call of Duty 1 and I finished it. I played Call of Duty 2, so the original ones, the old ones, Call of Duty 1 and 2. I played them and I finished them. Call of Duty 3, I've played some of it and I haven't finished it because Call of Duty 3 is on PS2, so I'm emulating it. It's not on PC and I've checked. After that, Call of Duty 4 is Modern Warfare. It's the first Modern Warfare. And after that, I've just lost count because there are so many of them. I also like Alan Wake. I'm trying, but I haven't played in a long time. Alan Wake American Nightmare, and after that I have to buy Alan Wake 2. But again, I haven't gotten to that part yet. Oh, there's other game franchises that I like. Assassin's Creed, that's one I really like. So let's talk about Assassin's Creed. Now that's a controversial topic. That's a controversial topic. Why? I've played, and when I say I played, I completed all the missions and most of the collectibles in the following games. So I did. What the fuck is wrong with you? Fuck off. I've played God of War, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, a little bit of Black Flag, not a lot, but I have to go back to Black Flag and play it in whole. I've played, there's one that I've really wanted to play and I've actually gotten to play, which is Odyssey, because I love ancient Greece. And I've played Odyssey and I loved it. I absolutely loved Odyssey. I loved it. I did all the missions, all the side missions, gotten the collectibles, the weapons, the DLCs. I did every single little bit of everything. And I bought them. I didn't get them for free. I bought every single one of them and I played them. I played the heck out of them. So I finished Odyssey. So basically, I finish it. I play a game and I finish it, and I'm not gonna play it again. Maybe I will play it for YouTube. Maybe. If I ever go full time for YouTube, I promise I will replay the game that I've already played, because I've played quite a lot of games. Maybe. If I ever go full time on YouTube, I promise I'm gonna play those games. Which is like all the BioShocks, all the Assassin's Creed that I played, all the Wolfensteins, all the games even God of War. I'm gonna find a way and I'm gonna play God of War for YouTube. All of them. Now, Oh, also Last of Us. I played the first one, the DLC for the first one, the second one. I don't think there is a DLC for the second one because I want to watch the show. That's another thing I did. I played The Last of Us before I played God of War. So I finished and I made sure to finish The Last of Us before I started the show, and I haven't started the show, and I've heard people saying a lot of bad things about the show. Not a lot, but the things they were saying were about the character of the girl. I don't know what she's called, that plays Lyanna Mormont in Game of Thrones, she was awesome in that. But in The Last of Us, I don't think she's right, personally. Because Ellie is a specific archetype of person, and I don't think she fits it. I haven't watched the show. I'm gonna watch the show, and I'm gonna come back to this. But, at least for now, my honest opinion is that she is not the right person to play Ellie. I know. Wait, I'm gonna do something that shouldn't be done. Okay. Okay, now I'm good. Sorry, I had to set up Google Maps for my location, but I'm good now. Hopefully, my phone is gonna find. Okay. Okay, now it's sitting. But good. Now, I'm just saying, from the screenshots and from the little bit of things that I've seen about that show, she's not a good fit for Ellie. But she started playing it, so I'm not gonna complain. My main complaint is about the fact that things move too fast. In the first Last of Us, Ellie, it's 14, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's 14. In the second Last of Us, she's 18 or 19, if I'm not mistaken. So, you would need a person that would be, I don't know, maybe leave it like 2 or 3 years to get older. But I don't find it credible. I don't know. Pedro Pascal is awesome in everything he plays. I'm watching Narcos right now, so I'm really excited about that one. He's awesome. He's awesome in everything. And it's not the fact that, oh, he's good looking and you also... No, it's the fact that he's a good actor and he knows how to pretend to be the person that he's playing. My take on it. We'll see. If she's good in it, I'm gonna change my opinion and I'm gonna say, okay, she's good in it. But if she's not, I'm gonna tell it as it is. That's how things are. Another show I want to watch is the last Fallout, and I've also played Fallout 3 and a little bit of New Vegas, and I played some Fallout 4, and Skyrim is awesome, and I know the new Oblivion is out, but I've actually never played Oblivion, and I want to play the original Oblivion before I play the remaster, if I ever get to play any of them. I also want to play Morrowind. I already have the Elder Scrolls 2, which is Daggerfall, but I never played it again. Yeah, that's that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into live streaming, because these are like really long games, so maybe I'll get into live streaming and I would live stream a game, playing it for like a bunch of hours, because it's quite a lot for YouTube to handle doing long let's plays. I find it that way. The audience on YouTube is more, okay, how long is this video? It's like 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna find something else to do while I put this video in the back of my head, doing it on playback, like whatever, and I'll do something else. But people that watch live streams, I think maybe they would appreciate more longer content and formats because they watch live streams and stuff, and they want longer formats and contents. Who knows? If I ever live stream, I will live stream on YouTube. I wouldn't go on Twitch. I don't want to split the audience and stuff, so I'm just gonna keep it all on YouTube. Start on YouTube, finish on YouTube. Whenever I finish, I'm gonna do it all on YouTube. Yeah. My throat hurts a bunch right now, and I think I've talked for quite a long while, and I've talked quite a lot, so I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna get in. Ooh, that's a nice car. I'm entering Bucharest right now, and the traffic is gonna get really bleh. So I'm gonna have to leave you for now, but I'll see you in the editing stage. I don't think this is the ending of the vlog. Maybe I'll add like 2 or 3 minutes of me talking about the ending and saying bye-bye and stuff. But who knows? So I'll see you later. Okay. Okay. Now, I think it should be better. Okay. Now I think it should be better. So anyway, doing this one more time. So hi, it's supposed to be the end of the April video. I know it's been a long one, but I hope you either watched all of it or skipped to this part or whatever else. Right, I need to close the window. So, what am I gonna say at the end of the video? As you can see, I just took a bath because I finished my workout and I was stinky and I needed the bath. Yeah, I started working out again, or rather for the first time in a long time. And my outing with the boys, with my friends, was pleasant, but I stayed overnight and I got, I don't know if you can see it on camera. See this, where is it? Anyway, it's this one here and here and here and here, and I've got other places not on my chest. That's a little flash for you, you know, sorry. But yeah, so some insects bit me while I was sleeping at my friend's house. Now I have to live with the red dots for some time. Besides that, well, it's been a couple of okay days, I guess. I wanted to record some more. Some things happened. I forgot about things, and here I am doing this. Yesterday, or like 2 days ago, I took my electric guitar out of the house and played it for the first time in a long time. So that was nice. Coming up on the end of April, my voice is coming back. Okay, my voice is coming back. Coming up on the end of April, things are looking okay. I'm still pondering if I should get Steam Deck or not. I already have an Odin 2, so I will try to play that more and see if I can get my gaming high from that. So we'll see how that goes. Today it's May 1st, 2025. And I'm looking pretty buff. My forearms are getting bigger. My biceps are also kind of, you know, getting bigger. Okay. My mic went flying. So sorry about the audio on that one. Anyway, I just wanted to flex a little bit. Working on doing better. I didn't finish the 100 pages on my book, but I'm kind of okay with what I've got, and I'll finish recording this. I'll start editing it, and all that I will do the following days, it will be just to write on my book. Also, I bought Asgard's Fall, the full game, and it's awesome. And I'm gonna do a video on it just as fast as I can edit all the other videos that I already have. But in any case, I thank you for being here. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're happy. And summer is coming soon, so I hope you're all doing well. And until the next one,